All right, let me ask you. Do you think it's because it's like a double-edged sword. It's like, oh, if he did the Kendrick thing where he only dropped an album every 4 years, like, oh my God, he doesn't drop albums enough. But because he drops literally an album every year almost.
No, he made the right move.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He drops an album.
That's how he stays relevant
every single year. So yeah, you're like, oh, they don't hit the way they used to, but it's because he drops so much. I feel like, you know what I mean? It's like a double-edged sword. But do you think that's the reason why you're like, it's not as good?
That could play into the reason, but at the same time, I think we can all agree, like his earlier stuff, he put a lot more heart and emotion into it because it was a vital time in his, where he's talking about stuff that happened in his lifetime.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm trying to think. I feel that like with Kendrick, I feel like his music has more like oomph. Right, where I feel like
it's deeper.
It's deeper. So I feel like that probably like I'm just thinking. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like his music probably takes more like thought, more effort, more like what's the word I'm looking for? More intention. Whereas where I feel like with Drake, he's just like, oh, just shit. This joint gonna be hot.
That shit makes you move.
He probably, because there are some artists who just make music. They make a new song like every single night, every single day.
Yeah.
Do you think Drake releases so much because he just be like?
I think he actually just enjoys it. There's nothing wrong with him releasing so much music, but I'm saying I think people are saying, oh, when's the last time Drake had a classic? I'm like, yeah, you people can say that, but. And they'll compare him to other people. Oh, these people had like this many classics. I'm like, yeah, but Drake drops a new album every year, it feels like. So, of course, not every single one of them is going to be a classic. But you either get 10 albums and 5 of them are going to be classics, or he'll drop 5 albums and 4 of them will be classics.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, do you think that the reason why he has so many albums because he just kind of like churning these musics out without as much intention? It's like he's not putting much effort into them. Maybe there'd be a couple bangers here and there, these albums, but I'm just saying like, for me, Scorpion was the last one where it was like, oh, dang, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy.
It was good, but like I said, I don't think it's better than Scorpion.
Whatever album had the EDM or the trancey stuff, I didn't like that one.
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah, I hated that album. That
Is a house album, right?
It's a house
album.
album.
I hated that.
Call it back.
It was so
bad. But I mean, regardless, Drake's gonna be fine. Regardless,
Drake is gonna be fine.
This man's in Bora Bora right now.
But real quick, what's the favorite Drake album?
Favorite Drake album?
Yeah, you only have to pick one.
Take Care.
I was gonna say that one. Yeah, I think Take Care too. Views would be my second. What do you think, Jesse?
I don't know. I think Scorpion's actually my best favorite.
Dang.
I think Take Care and what's on Views?
Nothing was the same.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta realize, I was a Drake hater for a little bit.
Same.
I was a Drake hater because
I never hated Drake.
Because think about it, it was Drake versus Chris Brown for the longest time, and I'm on Chris Brown's side. So
But they're friends now.
Yeah, they're friends now. But I'm saying, but before when they was beefing,
or even beefing about Rihanna.
Well, actually, he talked about it. He said that it started over. They were in a club. He goes, and they didn't even start the fight.
Someone threw a bottle.
Someone threw a bottle, and he said they thought someone started a fight, and they sat down and had like a man-to-man conversation, and Chris Brown was like drunk and high at the same time. He goes, yeah, he was like there was a time I wanted to kill him.
He said that?
Yeah.
I believe him too. He would do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Drake knows in Family Matters, he said CB bangs a set.
He said that?
Yeah. Even he knows.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: Chris Brown and Drake need to collab more and make some more music.
Heck yeah.
What was that?
No Guidance.
Yes,
No Guidance.
That was amazing.
Yo, when they came with No Guidance, I was like, oh shit.
And the music video was so funny.
Yeah. And they dropped it. They dropped another song. I'm like, dang, they dropped a whole album. Like him and Young Thug dropping an album. Let's have a Chris Brown Drake album.
And Chris Brown been making some club bangers too.
Yeah.
Now you add him and you know what they should do? They should do a trio. They should do like Chris Brown, Travis Scott, and Drake.
That'd be like $800
with Metro Boomin as the
that's not gonna happen.
No, but I'm saying hypothetically, in the perfect world, if you had Metro Boomin making all the beats with Drake rapping, Chris Brown singing, and Travis Scott in there, oh my god, that might be the greatest album of all time.
Only at OVO Fest.
Huh?
Yeah.
That would only happen like OVO
Or
Fest.
even throw Future. If you throw Future there too.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what is crazy? I would not put Travis Scott in. I would put Future in.
Okay, Future. Okay, Future, Drake, Chris Brown on a Metro Boomin beat. I guarantee
to see
you.
that.
And you get 10 tracks. I guarantee you all 10 will be bangers.
I would pray that the beefs get squashed by then. Actually, 21 Savage made a statement the other day.
What do you
What
say?
is it?
He said it was on a live, and he was like, "You guys better not come in here talking about that beef stuff." He goes, "Metro Boomin, Metro is my brother, and Drake's my brother, and they're gonna sort that shit out sooner or later."
He said that?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said they
Oh,
will.
they probably will.
He goes, they will sort that shit out sooner or later.
Okay, so basically when they made the album says we don't like you, it's literally saying we
don't trust
don't
you.
like you,
That's
Drake.
at, yeah,
We
that's
don't
at
trust
Drake.
you.
It's literally
It's
at
at Drake.
Drake.
I think
so.
so,
You
yeah.
really think that Metro is really beefing with Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it, or is it
'Cause
like
Drake always sneak this in everyone.
Just you know how I don't know how it started, but Metro Boomin literally made a tweet saying, you know, what was it, Her Loss? I think the album Her Loss. He was like, Her Loss is getting all these awards, but Heroes and Villains, which is the album he came with, got nothing.
oh
So he's salty about that.
He was like, they was kind of salty about that. So then he deleted it. And then Drake says, and for the rest of us, for the rest of you guys, the non-believers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomach, fam.
and you know what? You know how they can squash the beef? By coming together and making an album together.
Yeah.
Man, it's all conspiracy.
And then you know what? You could even tell Kendrick to join that thing too and squash the beef. What if that is the plan, the grand plan that they said, you know, let's create this giant beef and then like we'll drop an album together later on.
I'm telling you, the building up there is it wouldn't be surprising if it's all just like some form of master plan.
Who was that girl that interviews people in bed?
Oh, Bobby Altoff.
Bobby Altov.
Someone said that she's like an industry plant.
I think so. Low key.
You think she's the industry plant?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she never did any podcast, and the first
Like, where'd she
podcast
come
she
from?
did is with Drake.
Where'd she come from?
The first one was with Drake.
Oh no,
I thought it was with
that
Yachty. I thought it was
like,
Yachty.
blew
the
up.
first one was with Yachty, or no, she had like another. Maybe she had like a couple podcasts with other people, but like her third or fourth podcast is with Drake. Like what?
I saw a thing where it was like it said her husband divorced her because she slept with Drake.
Yeah, I mean, I saw
And then
that.
now she's divorced. She's going out to clubs. And then there was a video of her having fun at the club. She's just on her phone at a table.
But that's
So
her
wait-
personality.
Wait.
Well, why are you at the club then?
But no, her personality is being like that awkward person.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. Do you really think Drake smashed?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
You think Drake smashed?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't put it past him.
He was kind of he was
Getting kind of zesty in the
he was-
bed?
I don't know about zesty. He was laying out some game. He goes, "Oh, you got a little. You got a fatty." Is that what he said? He goes, "Oh, you
And
got.
she didn't know what that was.
You got a little fatty, Bob."